Hi, it's Giffin Bates here, and this is video 2, the follow-on from a previous video where I was talking about the difference between Web 3 and Web 2 authentication. Namely that Web 3 is a decentralized form in which you have something that only you can do in order to prove you are who you are. And the thing that allows this is something called asymmetric key cryptography. Now, I expect that some technical people will comment on the previous video that that's nothing new, that already exists, it's already out there. And they would indeed be technically correct, in the same way that a developer looking at blockchain for the first time often comes to the conclusion that you can just do that with a database and it'll be much more efficient. And again, they would be technically correct, but they will miss the wider point about blockchain, which is that it's not just a technical solution, it's a solution that expands out in scope to include the social and the economic and even the psychological in a way that traditional centralized solutions do not. It shifts control from a central party to the users, and that reduces the opportunities for censorship and exclusion that centralization often carries with it. And from my perspective, I think that is a good thing. So back to this identity and authentication using a blockchain. Why is the blockchain part attached to asymmetric key cryptography for identity important? And the answer there is that you're no longer relying on this third party to store all your data concerning your identity, hence giving them the opportunity to effectively, at a whim, delete you as a person in the virtual world. Instead, if your identity is handled through the blockchain, then all the claims and attestations concerning your identity are now stored in a medium that is no longer under the control of another party. Instead, you have control over it. And so, in a sense, you are initiating your identity on the blockchain. You create your public and private key, you announce it on the blockchain, which provides a public or a community forum in order to do so, and then you have control over that identity, nobody else does. Now, other people can make claims or attestations about your identity separately from you in that space, in the same way that in the real world you do, in a sense, have a decentralized identity, but other people can come to conclusions as to what they think you are like or who you are. So, for example, they can leave negative reviews on your YouTube videos if they so choose. However, ultimately, at the core level, you're in control, and that is a very, very important thing, especially given what we are seeing in the current Web 2 space. I'm thinking here, for example, of Facebook rebranding to Meta and then deciding to delete one of their users' accounts because it used the term metaverse, even though she'd been using it for 9 years. Now she got it back because of the PR backlash, but who knows how many other cases there are like that out there that we just haven't heard of because the media hasn't picked up on them. Anyway, that's it for today. This is the follow-on as to why blockchain is relevant in this decentralized identification scheme. I hope you found it interesting, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.